Well, I'm going to do something a little bit different here, so run that intro, and I'll get right into it. Welcome to Throttle Therapy Thursday. This is going to be something that, not just for me, but for everybody who watches this. Something I've noticed, this year 2020 has started off like absolute crap. Not just for me, but probably for most of you out there and for a lot of people I know. I had to take a break, as you guys, most of you probably already know. If you're not sure, again, what I'm talking about, you can go check out my first video here. It explains just about everything that I'm going to say about the subject. And I just noticed other people. I've just been down, depressed, whatever, also taking breaks from YouTube and just shutting themselves off from the world, basically. So what the hell is going on? What happened in 2020 that just made things like this? So what do I want to make these videos about? I want to make these videos more about awareness more than anything, and that you guys out there, guys, girls, whoever watching this, you're not alone, because I go through a shit ton of crap every single day in my head. And it's one of those things where I just don't talk about it, and it's just been like that my whole life. So what I'm trying with these videos is just to let a little bit out at a time for multiple reasons. One, for myself, because I think I just have to at this point. Number two, for you guys to get a little bit more familiar with me, get to know me a little bit better. And three, again, for the awareness that maybe someone else out there is going through the same thing. So if I talk about it, maybe one of you will relate to it and be like, cool, I'm not alone. Someone else has the same feelings as me. Someone else is going through the same thing. And maybe that little bit will help. So that's what I'm doing with Throttle. Oh, that bump just hurt my balls. Oh my God. Anyways, that's what I'm doing with Throttle Therapy Thursdays. So this one's tough for me, really. It's the first one, just to get it started. I'm just gonna make it short and more of an introduction to kind of what I go through. All right. So severe depression. I guess what we used to call it back in the 90s was manic depression. I don't know what they call it now. I know all these medical terms change and all that stuff. So between the manic depression, severe depression, and suicidal thoughts and all of that, consistently, it's just my whole life. Like, I can't, not only, my memory is also horrible too, but I can't remember a time where I haven't been like this. And again, part of it's probably because I just haven't talked about it, but that doesn't mean that it's not there. That guy's got a place he's got to be. So, and for the people who know me, it's amazing that I can do this. I can do these videos and become a motovlogger, because really, most of the time, what I want to do is just shut myself out and do absolutely nothing and not talk to anybody. So this is short of a miracle that I'm, out here motovlogging on a camera and throwing it out to literally the entire world. That's a feat. So, hooray for me. I'll have my lonely celebration by myself, as I would probably normally. So that being said, anyone else out there, don't feel bad about your depression. Don't feel bad about some of the thoughts that you have, or whatever. I don't want to say it's normal, but there are a lot of us out there that feel the same way. So you are not alone with those feelings. The best thing I can say is, if possible, find a forum, find somebody and or something to ground yourself to, and to get you through the periods that may be a little bit more rougher than others. And again, this is just an intro, so I'm kind of bouncing around everywhere on this first episode of Throttle Therapy Thursday. Alright, yeah. So when I'm actually feeling good and I have the energy or whatever, this is what I'm like. I'm energetic, I'm funny, I do stuff. When that shit sets in, you'll never hear from me. Like, I'm gone. Like, I don't text, I don't call, like, I just hiding from the world, basically. which is fine, because some of us need more downtime than others. Some of us just need to just be in a quiet room for an hour or whatever and just, do our own thing. Nothing wrong with that. I don't want anybody watching this to think that anything that they do to deal with their issues is wrong. It's never wrong. Unless, of course, you're hurting somebody or yourself. That is the only caveat to all of this. If there is any point where you're going to hurt yourself, go find like a place to go. Go find a hospital or whatever. There's no shame in it whatsoever. All right, don't feel like you're a bad person or there's something totally like wrong with you. Just go. Don't worry about being committed or any of that. Just think short term. Don't think long term. Just be like, all right, if you are about to hurt yourself, go find the help now. Let those feelings pass, and then you can, deal with the feelings forward once you're in a better state. As far as hurting other people, I'm not qualified to really talk about that, but if you do happen to feel that way, maybe go to the same boat. Maybe just go find like some sort of public service, hospital, police station, something, and just be like, hey, I'm having these feelings, I don't like them, and I don't really want to hurt anybody. And they will deal with it appropriately because they are much more qualified than me being a YouTuber, to help you out with that. So as these episodes of Throttle Therapy Thursday go along, like I said, I will talk more about myself and some of my own issues and how, I've dealt with my life growing up and things that have happened to me and been a part of, and all of that. Also, what I want this to be more active, I guess, between me and you, the viewer and subscriber, whoever it is that's watching this. You don't feel like you have to put your comments below in this. That's totally fine. My email address is on my page. You can email me. You can find me on Instagram. Message me there. If there's a subject or a question that you want me to talk about or touch on, just let me know. And I'm more than happy to do that. So, with all of that being said, and me actually getting a bout of energy, I'm going to finish my commute home, and I will see you guys next week. Look forward to any of the emails or indoor questions or messages that you guys might have for me. Alright, see you guys on the next one.